parts for a 9-meter scope cylinder. Just a description. Here is the head, okay. Barrel, which is obviously cut off for this exercise, seals, the turnline tube with fitting, got the gland, we've got snap ring, we've got piston nut, piston, with a stop tube, we've got barrel, rod, beg your pardon. That is the rod size, so this was just machined down. We've got the gland, bolts and clevis. Okay, so we start off with assembling the barrel. Okay, so the barrel always gets assembled first. You simply assemble that, weld it down the middle there, make sure there's always a nice good weld on it.
Alignment.
Okay. Then we assemble the gland with the tube. Okay. So those fittings get silver soldered on there, there, and there. For this exercise, we're going to take the barrel off there. No, first take the other way around. Put the seals on first. The seals have to come on. These two O-rings must go on first. Okay, see there's a hole there for the port. That gets pushed in. Normally always put a bit of grease on there. Okay, it's pushed in nicely there. And then put it on the snap ring. Just to show you the snap ring, it's got grooves over there, 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 and that one gets split open, so when we put the bolts in, okay, the bolts can stand up like that and take place there. Snap ring goes on. Careful with your fingers. Gets pushed out. Okay. It always gets aligned with the holes in the snap ring. We then assemble the rod. Okay. So the stop tube comes on there. Don't forget the O-ring. That O-ring is very important for bypass. Sure you always put the right side in. Okay, always put a little bit of Loctite on there and simply tighten it. We then assemble the gland. Okay, that rod is very short now. Normally the rod would stick out all the way down there for another few meters, and then you attach the clevis on there. Okay. So while you're attaching the clevis, you will tighten the nut on the back end here. Okay. For this exercise, we're going to take the rod off there and show you how we would assemble the gland. Okay. So we simply push it on there. Make sure this is always closed in tight there. Okay. See how we close the gap there, and then we simply tighten it there. Okay, and the rod will stick out from there to there. Put all 4 bolts in. Make sure you tighten it. Make sure that you align that, and that always has to be square. Okay, the tube will have to be soldered in there, and you've got a few millimeters on that side to play with, there and there. That will get tack welded in there. Okay, and the rod or the tube will get tack welded 3 times. One there, another time, and another time. Then you test to 2500 psi and make sure for extension and come back.
Bypass.
you must also do a bypass test. I think that concludes everything.